What is the closest thing to drugs that isn't drugs? Having a very high fever. Hallucinations from sleep deprivation. Placebos. Finally peeing after holding it in all day. The first bite of a truly delicious meal. Getting paid. Rugs. When the right song hits and you ride that frequency. I've gone to different planets and back FR. Gambling. Rubbing your eyes for too long. Running. Skydiving. Driving real fucking fast sex. Being naked in front of a lot of people. Getting hit in the head real fucking hard. Dying. Being horny. Laughing so hard that you start crying. As a musician, absolutely nailing a solo, especially in front of an audience. Narrowly escaping serious bodily harm. Lust. It's often confused for love, and the consequences can sometimes be as bad as meth. Driving to go pick up drugs. Honestly, yesterday I played on the swing set for the first time in years and watched the ocean. That. Eating a really hot pepper. When you cut the wrapping paper and the scissors glide through like your hand hanging outside of a car door. Carpet. When you took your socks off for the first time after a long day of work. Adrenaline. Also orgasms. Lucid dreaming. If you can imagine it, you can manifest it and it feels real. You have full awareness like being awake. Sex. I can't believe it's not drugs. Cheese. Runner's high, breathwork, fasting. Sugar. When you are completely exhausted and finally lay down to rest. Euphoria. Q-tips. M. Chocolate. Dreaming probably. Canceling plans. Forgot which comic said that, but it made me laugh. Bipolar syndrome. Probably video games for me. Red Dead Redemption 2. In the spirit of other comments, I would like to answer drugs. I feel like most of the people responding need to Google the definition of drug. Bacon. Practicing hobby or skill and doing something really good. Fast food. Junk food. Listening to a song that you really like but haven't heard in a long time. Basically stuff that makes you feel good, happy. Hence why drugs are so addicting. An orgasm. Getting forklift certified. Spinning around really fast until you fall over. That feeling when you get up really quick and everything goes wibble wobble. Adrenaline. That shit makes you feel loopy as fuck. Coffee. Holotropic breathwork. The shock from jumping into icy water. Really good food, like a really well-made lasagna. The device you're typing this on. Pooping after a few days of not being able to. Extra satisfying if you almost don't need to wipe. Cheese. Porn. Video gaming. Social media. The internet. Religion. The way you feel after a long bout of physical exercise like running, hiking, or cycling. Sex or rock and roll. Kava tea. I used it to taper myself off of an opiate addiction. Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms. The smell of your newborn baby's head. Holding your breath for long. When I spray the first coat of lacquer in my cabinet shop. Music. Love. Video games. We're not addicted to them in the way you think. They're an escapism. The more I'm immersed in them, the less chatter I have to deal with in my head. I play and my brain is off. Holding your breath for a while. Approval and pride from the one you love. Fuck. That sure hits your brain good. Unrequited love. You know it's bad for you, but you can't stop. Music. Anyone who has had a physical or emotional response to music knows what I'm talking about. The goosebumps on the arms. Shivers down the spine, and the release of endorphins is euphoric. Bipolar. Definitely my manic highs. In the past I would skip my meds so I could go manic, and it was better than drugs. My doctor told me not to do that anymore lol. Love. Internet. Sensation-wise, closing all of my open tabs at the end of the school year. After graduating. Goodbye, Quizlet. You won't be missed. A really good sneeze. Porn. Sensory deprivation. Social media. Clout. Falling in love. Going through the responses to this question and pointing out to people that their answers are still literally drugs. Chips. The smell of my fingers that came from scratching my junk. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.